now we're gonna find the power series of hyperbolic sine x. So first we're gonna use the Maclaurin's theorem equation, which is this one. Yes. So function of x is equals to the function of a, wherein a is equals to 0 because we're using Maclaurin's theorem. So now the function of x is equals to sine x. The first derivative of it is cosine hx, or the hyperbolic cosine x. And then again and again, if you derive this, it will come up with the hyperbolic sine x, and if you derive it again, it will come up with hyperbolic cosine x, and if you derive it again, it will come up with the hyperbolic sine x. So now we're gonna substitute the value of a in here in the function. So the hyperbolic sine 0 is equals to 0. The hyperbolic cosine 0 is equals to 1. The hyperbolic sine x is equals to 0. The hyperbolic cosine 0 is 1. And the hyperbolic sine 0 is 0, and so on, so on, so on, so on. So now we're gonna substitute these equations in the Maclaurin series equation. So as you can see, the first function, which is this, is 0. So we didn't even include that. We will disregard that. Next is the first derivative, or the function of the function of x prime, which is equals to 1. So 1, substitute the 1, x minus 0 raised to 1 is equals to x over 1 factorial. Then 0 again, we will disregard it again. Then the third derivative is 1. So as you can see, 1, if we're gonna continue that again, x cubed over 3 factorial plus 5 plus x raised to 5 over 5 factorial plus 7, x raised to 7 over 7 factorial, and so on and so on and so on. I just assumed the values of this because when I saw these two, or these three, I saw a pattern. So if you notice that their exponents, or their exponents are odd numbers, and their denominator factorials are odds. So you can, if you look at it carefully, you can assume, or you can create a formula in which the summation n is equals to 0 to infinity x raised to 2n plus 1 over 2n plus 1 factorial. If you start with 0, well, see, 2 times 0 plus 1, 0 plus 1, x raised to 1. 2 times 0 plus 1, 0 plus 1, 1, 1 factorial. Then substitute it with 1, 2 times 1, 2 plus 1, 3. See, 3 over 2 times 1 plus 1, 2 times 1, 1 plus 2 times 1, 2 plus 1 is equals to 3 factorial, and then so on and so on. So you can assume that the power series of the hyperbolic sine x is equals to the summation n is equals to 0 to infinity x raised to n plus 1 over 2n plus 1 factorial.